Hello students, if you see this in JSSCE and you freeze, you will lose 5 marks. But if you know these 3 methods, you will finish it in under 60 seconds. Let's go. I'm Miss Onyinye, your online maths tutor, and this is JSS2 Maths. In our lesson, we will cover 3 methods used in factorization. The first one is common factor. The second one is grouping, while the third one is quadratic trinomials. Let's move into the first method, which is common factor. And we have an example here. So in order for us to factorize this, we are going to get the common factors. What do I mean by that? We are going to get out the factors that we can find here that is equally here. And for us to know the factors, we are going to first of all break this and this down. And in breaking them down, we know that this is equals to 3 times x times x plus, while this is 2 times 3 times x. Now let's bring out the common factors. What are the factors that are here? And you will equally see them here. The first one is 3. 3 is here and 3 is equal here. We will write it out. So the next one is x and x is here. We write x. Now here we are left with x here. So we are going to write it down plus, and we are left with 2 here. With 2. So this becomes our final answer. So let's look at this next example where we have, let's say example 2, where we have 4y squared minus 8y. In factorizing this, is still the same way. So we are going to break this into 4 times y times y minus this is 2 times 4 times y. So the common factor here and here is 4. You can see 4 here. So we write out 4. We can equally see y here and y here. We write out y. Here is remaining y. We write our y minus here is remaining 2. We write our 2. So this becomes our final answer. So moving into the next method, that is method 2, where we have grouping, and we have an example here. So in order for us to factorize this, we are going to first of all group them. Alright, we group them. Here is ax plus ay plus bx plus by. Now, once we are done with that, we are going to bring out the common factors here and also here. Alright, for this one, the common factor here is a. If you look at here, we have a here and we probably have a here. Alright, so we are going to write out a. Here is remaining x, y here is remaining y. Likewise for here, the common factor here is b. We have b here, we have b here, so we're going to write out b. Here is remaining x, y here is remaining y. Now, if you watch, you will find out that this and this, they are the same. And since they are the same, we are going to pick just one of it. So we will write out x plus y. Then we join this to this one, which will give us a plus b. So this is our final answer. So moving into the next method, which is quadratic trinomials. Now, in factorizing this, we are going to look for two numbers that when we add them together, we're going to get 5. And when we multiply them together, we are going to get 6. So the numbers are 2 and 3. If you add them together, we have 5. And if you multiply them together, we have 6. Now that you have gotten the numbers, what we are going to do, we are going to split this 5x into these two. We are going to have x squared plus 2x plus 3x plus 6. Once we are done with that, we group them. After that, we will look for the common factors for this one and equally for this. Looking at this, the common factor that we can find here is x. Already, we know that x squared is simply x times x plus then 2x is simply 2 times x plus this one is simply 3 times x plus y this is simply 2 times 3. Alright, so now let's bring out the common factors. We have x here and we have x here, so we write it out. Here is remaining x plus 2. Likewise here, the common factor here is 3 is here, 3 is here. So we are going to write it out. 3, here is remaining x plus here is remaining 2. If you look at this, we have this and this, they are the same, so we are picking one. Alright, so we are going to have x plus 2. We are joining this x to this 3. It will be x plus 3. So this is our final answer. So let's solve another example under this, where we have, let's say, example 2, we have x squared minus x minus 12. Same way, we are going to look for two numbers that when we add them together, we are going to get minus 1. We know that this x is minus 1, alright? And also when we multiply them together, we are going to get minus 12. Alright? So those numbers are minus 4 and 3. Right? So when we add minus 4 plus 3, it will give us minus 1. And when we multiply -4 times 3, it will give us -12. Alright, so since we have gotten it, we're going to split this minus x into these two. So we're going to have x square minus 4x plus 3x minus 12. So we group them. After grouping them, we'll bring out the common factors. For this one, the common factor here is x. We have x. Here is remaining just 1x minus there is remaining 4. So for this one too, the common factor here is 3. Here is remaining x. Divide 12 by 3, you have 4 minus 4. These, they are the same. We are picking just 1. So we're going to have x minus 4. We join this to this, x plus 3 as our final answer. Now, I want you to tell me the method that confuses you the most. If it's method 1, method 2, or this last one. And again, if you want JSS2 linear equation, next, hit the subscription button and I will drop it as my next video.